Welcome. In this section, we'll talk about push notification apps. Just what is push notification? Push and pull are two ways of accessing information. As the name suggests, pull means you have to search for the information yourself. We'll discuss that in a separate video. With push notification, the information will be delivered automatically to you. There are many different kinds of push notifications. In this section, we'll talk about podcasts, table of content email, saved searches, and RSS feeds. Let's begin. First off, podcasts. What are podcasts? Podcasts are usually audio snippets or episodes. They're then uploaded to iTunes to be accessed. You can then download the episodes onto your devices. If you subscribe to the podcast, then each new episode will be pushed directly to your device. To make it easier, it's best that if you have an iTunes account. It is free to create one. Let's look at a few emergency medicine podcasts. One of the most often used one is the EM Wrap podcast. This required a paid subscription, although a lot of podcasts are free. This is the EM Wrap website. You first pay as a subscriber. If you have an iPhone, you download the EM Wrap app onto your iPhone. Once it's downloaded, you have access to all their old episodes and whenever a new one comes out. The app works best with an iPhone. We'll discuss how to subscribe to a podcast without an iPhone using the next example. We'll use the example of the EMCrit blog. This is a blog that talks about emergency medicine care and critical care by Scott Weingard. If you want to subscribe to the podcast, you're going to go to your iTunes account. This is what it will look like. When you open up the podcast in iTunes, there's a button for subscribing. Once you've subscribed, you will be able to access the old episodes. A new episode would automatically be pushed into your list. This will all be stored into your iTunes account. And what you need to do next is to pair your device with your computer. Every time you synchronize your device to your computer, new episodes will be added onto your device. Now, with your episodes being mobile on your device, you can listen in your car while you're working out, etc. Podcasts are great to listen to. It requires an iTunes account and a mobile device to be synchronized with your computer. While EM Wrap is a paid subscription, most of the other emergency medicine podcasts are free. The more common ones include EMCrit, The Skeptic's Guide to Emergency Medicine, done by Ken Milne to discuss evidence-based emergency medicine practice, and many others. I'll be happy to show you what they are. The next push notification is the table of content emails. These are mostly used for journals. Once you sign up for the table of content emails, for example, I like to keep up to date with the medical teacher. If I go to their website, there's an option to sign up for e-alerts. Once I sign up with my email address, once there is new table of content or new online content, it will be sent directly into my email address. For example, this is a new table of content that was just sent into my inbox. I can scroll through the table of content and choose to look at articles that I'm interested in. The new table of content will coincide with how often the journal is being published. Another way to get push notification directly into your email is what we call daily email alerts or journal watch. Again, you need to sign up for it. Let's look at a few examples. This is an often used one by New England Journal of Medicine. You select the topics that you're interested in. A daily email will be sent into your inbox with the topic of your choice. So I have one for emergency medicine through the New England Journal of Medicine. What it does is that it will pull the articles that have appeared in other journals. You can see that different journals are being represented here. This gives me a very good overview of what new journals articles have come out in my field. We talked about table of content email and email alert. They are all directly sent into your email inbox. One tip is to set up a different email address so it does not crowd your regular inbox. Since most people check their email inbox fairly regularly, this is a good way to see new articles pop up without you having to look for them. Let's say you're really interested in a topic that's fairly narrow, and you want to know if there is a new article that's published on that particular topic. This is how you can use safe database searches. And it's easiest done with a librarian. For example, I'm interested in web-based learning. So I set up a safe search in PubMed. Every time there's an article that's published in PubMed in web-based learning, they automatically send the title of the article into my inbox. You can set this up so it only sends you an email when there is a new article, or you can set it up so it sends you an email regularly with updates. This is another search I found on Scopus, another database, and I've set it up so it only sends me an email every 2 months alerting me of new articles. Safe search alerts are incredibly powerful and useful if you want to be up to date on a certain topic. Since it's sent into your email inbox, you might again choose to use a separate address. I found it best to be done with a librarian. The table of content alert, daily email alert, and the database search alert only works for published articles. There are also content that's published daily on websites. How do we get that content pushed to us? This is where RSS feeds come in. RSS stands for Rich Site Summary. Think of RSS feed as a small preview of a website content. Each one of those content is called a feed. To subscribe to an RSS feed, you want to look for this symbol on your favorite website. Many journals also provide RSS feeds as well, on top of their table of content email. So for Annals of Emergency Medicine, you can see that symbol on the right side. Once you subscribe to that feed, new information will be sent automatically to you. Same here for Academic Emergency Medicine. There are different ways to receive RSS feeds. You can directly put them into your email inbox. If you have Outlook, there is a special RSS feed folder. You can add new feeds to that folder. It works just like email. If you use a Mac, you can also add the feed into your inbox. RSS feeds to email works very well, since again, most people check their email on a regular basis. If you subscribe to a lot of feeds, you might find that they're crowding your inbox. Then you may wish there is a separate place that you can put all your feeds so you can access them separately from your email. This is when an RSS feeder comes in. A feeder is an application that pulls all your RSS feeds in one place. There are different feeder applications. We'll use Feedly as an example. Most of these applications will allow you to access your RSS feed on your computer, your tablet device, and your mobile phone. Once I set up my Feedly account, I look for one of my favorite emergency websites, which is Life in the Fast Lane. Once I've subscribed to this, new content will be sent directly into my Feedly homepage. If I want to follow another feed, such as the one from, say, Annals of Emergency Medicine, I can search and then add it. If I'm traveling, I just want to work on my iPad, I can also open up the Feedly app and access all my feeds there. Using RSS feeds will keep you up to date to both journal articles and blogs content. You can choose to have the content delivered to your inbox through your email address or into a feeder. In this video, we discuss a few ways to get push notifications. We'll be happy to help you out with whatever you choose.